I haven't seen the latest stuff, but somehow Iron Man 2 came up. I have not seen Endgame. What was the one before Endgame? Infinity War or something like that. I haven't seen that either. I don't have as much movie time lately. I'm just gonna be honest about it.
I think in general, like Marvel,
in general,
DC.
I would say DC. I'm gonna start a war, but I would say DC just because all that Dark Knight stuff, the Christopher Nolan Batman stuff was just ridiculous. Like, I mean, I remember I got that on Blu-ray because I had picked up the PS3, the first PlayStation that had Blu-ray. I think it was a PS3, and I was like, what kind of stuff can I watch on here that would really take advantage of it? And I remember in The Dark Knight specifically, the early frames in the movie were shot on IMAX and then transcoded to Blu-ray when they're doing the robbery. And it's like a lot of those overhead shots, like helicopter-ish shots and the rooftop or whatever it was. And I'm just like, man, this is just some beautiful cinematography right now. Plus, of course, just the Batman Joker dynamic.
Yeah.
It's like the Dark Knight. And what was the one after the Dark Knight?
Dark Knight Rises?
Was it Rises?
Yeah, I think that's it.
That one was not as good.
Yeah.
That one was not as good. And then before that, it was Begins. Batman Begins. That was the Nolan setup. Mm-hmm. Anyway, this one was the best of the bunch. Obviously, I think most people agree with that. Mm-hmm. But just the dark, sort of gritty Gotham City. I mean, Batman as a superhero that's my go-to. I've said it. I don't know if I've said it on this podcast before, but I grew up on the Michael Keaton Batman. Like, there's probably nothing I watched more. I had a couple VHS and VHS. They don't even know what I'm talking about right now. Tapes, videotapes. And I had Batman, the original, Michael Keaton, directed by, I'm dying right now. Tim Burton, of course. Tim Burton, he took it to another place. He took the superhero thing to another place. So I watched that about 1 billion times. You watch it now, it's a bit hokey. But like, that was my childhood. I can't change my childhood. It was that, and then, of course, it was Batman Returns. Danny DeVito.
Penguin.
Yeah. Like, I mean, these movies shaped me in a way, those couple of movies. So because of that, I kind of feel like I just got to say DC. I mean, you have Michelle Pfeiffer, Catwoman. Like, this stuff, I probably wore these tapes out. Me and Vin, we probably wore these tapes out.
But why does it always have to be one or the other? Like this DC Avengers.
It's
I don't get that. Can it just be? Can you like them all? Like, why can't you just like them all?
They just want to know.
I know.
People just want to know, man. And I'm coming out. Look, I'm not saying it's right or wrong.
Yeah.
It's just, that's my life. That's the trajectory it took.
So you like DC better?
I'll take DC.
All right.
I'll take DC. But DC has messed up a lot of times too, right? I never saw Justice League. Oh, no, Suicide Squad, right?
Yeah.
I never saw that, and everybody in here tells me that thing is a boatload of...
It's a disaster.
I saw it.
A load of something or other. I'm not going to say
definitely wasn't the Dark Knight, that's for sure.
It definitely wasn't the Dark Knight. So it goes both ways. That's why it's hard to pick one or the other. But I just pick I picked probably my favorite superhero movie, which is The Dark Knight.
I see, okay.
And then we're going from there. And, you know, Heath Ledger, it's a whole thing, man. We got this upcoming movie with Joaquin Phoenix. And he's going to try to be the Joker. I don't know if you saw the trailer.
No, I haven't. No.
So he's going to try to be the Joker now. Good luck trying to spell that name, by the way, Will. I applaud you for the attempt.
Yeah.
I applaud you for the attempt. Anyway, they put the trailer out. It's like, I don't even know what this... Is Batman even in this movie? Like, what exactly? It's a very creepy trailer. I don't know if you saw it yet, Ryan.
Wait, it's called Joker?
It's called Joker.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Yeah, he's the main character of the movie. And it's like a gritty taxi driver like story. New York City, picked on. It's an interesting vibe, man, you know?
I'll be checking it out.
You'll check it out.
Yeah.
It looks like he lost a lot of weight for the role. It's got a creepy vibe, but I don't know which way they're going to play it. They kind of did this thing in the trailer where they didn't tell you that much, which is an old school trailer concept. You get this feeling nowadays that a lot of trailers give up too much. This one didn't give you much. Like, you're not really sure what's going to happen in the movie when you see the trailer. So we'll see if DC can get back to Dark Knight caliber.
It looks kind of cool. This is the first time I've seen this, but like
it's a different... Jack was telling me that the guy who directed this is a comedy director. Jack, can you hear what I'm saying right now? Yeah. He's the guy. What? Todd Phillips. And he directed, remind me? He did what's that? Todd Phillips. That Bachelor movie, The Hangovers. He did The Hangover. So, The Hangover,
funny.
old school. So he's just a comedy guy. And you know, here's the crazy part, Ryan. A lot of people say there's a really fine line between comedy and tragedy. It's a fine line whether to cry about something or laugh about it.
It can be.
And that's sort of where the Joker lives.
Yeah.
In that mental space.
That's true, yeah.
You get a guy who's only done comedy to direct a movie that looks like a tragedy, from what I can tell in the
trailer there. Yeah, I got the same feeling. Yeah.
It don't look like a comedy.
It looks dark. Yeah.
It looks dark. And so maybe that's the angle. You get the comedy guy to direct it because of that slim difference in life, in film, between comedy and tragedy.
The Joker's just cool though. He's a cool villain.
Of course. It's best villain ever.
You gotta watch it.
So you're on DC as well. So
I'm just on the Joker.
Well, that's DC. I hate to break it to you there, Ryan. You're in the DC camp. Now you're gonna get harassed by the Marvel fans. I feel like it's a trick question too. You know why, Will? Because the Marvel is so hot right now that I'm gonna die no matter what. They're gonna come after me no matter what.
Right.
Because the heat on Marvel right now, it's the whole Twitter feed. Endgame. So I'm gonna lose no matter what. But hey, man, what can I do?
You haven't seen it. Maybe you'll go watch it and you'll be like, now I'm Endgame. I'm Avengers, yeah.
You didn't watch it yet. You can't say that.
No, I'm watching it on Friday.
Yeah, so that doesn't count. You can't have an opinion on it if you haven't seen it yet.